Hey guys, Ole Anderson from the Berkshire, Massachusetts Treasure Hunter. You might be wondering what this is. Give me a few seconds and I'll tell you. So today it's about this tank. It's the 14-gallon Aqueon cube that I bought, a month ago or so. Here's the stand I found in a thrift store. Fish tank is sticking a little bit out, but it shouldn't matter. It's sitting on a plywood, not plywood. Yeah, I guess it's what you call plywood. So today I am going to start to set this up. I painted the background black. I had quite a hell of a time with that latex paint. Whatever you do, don't paint your tank on the back with latex paint because, yeah, it's not the greatest. It took like 5 layers or so. It was cracking and, yeah, so not the greatest. But anyway, today we're going to set this tank up. Before we do that, though, I don't know if you can see, I bought a new fish. I rescued a yellow tang from Petco, and as you can see, he's very kind of sorry looking, but he was speaking to me. Well, not really, but I liked him, and I was like, well, the lady I bought it from in Petco said he had been there for 6 months. He's in good health, except some of the other fish has been mean to him. So you can see he's missing some of his fins and that, but he has no egg or nothing. So normally I wouldn't put a yellow tang in a 40-gallon cube, but I was like, well, it doesn't look like anybody's going to buy him, so I got him for under half price because he looks like he does. But those eyes there were talking to me, so yeah, he's going to be in my tank. 40-gallon is not quite enough, but you figured he was in a 5-gallon in Petco or 10-gallon. He can live a happier life in this 40-gallon. He got plenty of room to swim, and where do you go here? He's going to help me clean my tank up for the green algae, I hope. He's already going at it cleaning, so hopefully he'll bounce back. I mean, he has no ache or nothing, so maybe his fins will grow out. I hope so. So yeah, this tank is doing good. Not the corals. All the corals you can see in there is pretty much dead. I just haven't taken them out yet. See if any of them is bouncing back. Some of them will, but I won't scare that yellow tang. But anyway, you're probably wondering, sorry, I still got a cold, so you're probably wondering what this is for. Well, it's the exact bottom dimension and the height of that tank. So I'm going to do my scape today. I won't show you all of it because I don't have a tripod. So actually I do somewhere, but I'm not sure where. But anyway, I got some rocks left from this build that I bought from Carib Sea, Life Rock Shapes. This is a cave, I guess. And so this backlit here is the total height of the tank. And this down here is the square footage in the bottom. So I have something to work with. Yeah, I got a few pieces left, so I think I got 4 pieces. So yeah, I got something to work with. And I brought, where did I put it? Here. This is the first time I'm going to put it together outside the tank. Use this hold fast. It got the same color as this. That way I can make it cure out here and I can just put it in the tank. These rocks are painted with beneficial bacteria that release into the water column as soon as it gets water. So, and as for a light, I'm going to use all equipment that I have except for the tank, of course. I got this Hispagero, I think it's called, 30-watt LED, blue and white, and actually it got blue and white and UV, I think, I'm not sure. That will grow any soft corals in my tank over there in the 14-gallon. So that's free. Well, it wasn't free, I bought it at one point. And as for a filter for right now, I'm going to use the Tidal, Seacam Tidal. It's a great filter. I had it on my 20-gallon long. That's going to be the filter for now. Let me take this sponge out. I personally think it's one of the best hang-on filters you can get. Why? Because you have a huge amount of media basket. So you can customize it as ever as you want. And it got a surface skimmer. The only thing I don't like with this filter is that they use blue, the thumb wheel and the lock for the basket, and down here. I don't know why in the world they will use blue. It's going to stick out as a sore thumb. I think this filter is rated for 40-gallon. I think it was. It's the biggest one they have. So it's going to be more than enough for this. I'm going to use, in the start, I'm just going to use some filter floss and some Seacam Purigan. And maybe later on I'll add some Boyd's blue. And that's probably going to be it. It's going to be a low-tech tank. So yeah, I'm gonna play with this scape for a while, and when I have what I like, not like that, I'm gonna get back to you. Okay, later. It's probably gonna be something like that. There's still quite some height here, so I don't want to go too high this time. You got plenty of space underneath where the water and flow can go. So, and a ton of room for corals. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna end up with. I'm gonna put it together with the fastener. And that's not gonna go anywhere. So, yeah. So that's probably what I'm gonna end up with. We have a few where the white is sticking through because it's broken, but that's fine. So it'll eventually color up. So I'm gonna put this together and I'll get back to you. And all you do with this stuff is break a piece off, and then you just mix it together. I thought it was the, oh, I gotta get this metal out. Okay, hold on. There we go. I thought it was the colored stuff, but maybe not. Yeah, we'll color a little bit. So it's a bit messy, but all you do is mix it together. Like so. And this is unfortunately going to be the white stuff, so I'm going to try and hide this as much as possible. So you mix this and it turns into a two-component epoxy kind of, and feels a little bit hot. That means it's working. So yeah, so you put that in your rock. This, like I said, this is the first time where I'm doing this outside the tank. Of course, I've done it, used it in water before. So yeah, you mix it together well, and then you put it in wherever you want. So let me do this and I'll come back to you when I'm done. Now, if you don't like how the white sticks out, you can always take small pieces and stick them on top of the fastener and you won't be able to see it. So, but yeah, it would definitely hold the rock together. So yeah, I'll get back to you when I get all this covered up later. Yeah, so you pretty much just take a piece. I sacrificed this piece I had. I'm using small pieces I take off. Set the fastener on like so, and then you just take the piece and go voila, and it's hiding it. I just got a little piece over there too, and you won't be able to see any of the fastener. So yeah, pretty cool. I'll get back to you when I'm getting ready to put it in the tank. I think it has to cure for quite a while, so it'll be later tonight, but yeah, this is how you can fasten the rocks together. You can also use super glue actually. I don't know how good it is compared to the fastener, but I'm sure it'll work. So I'm just gonna cover this little spot and I'm all done, and I'll get back to you later. You might be wondering what he's going to do with the bottom, bare bottom or sand. Well, I never done bare bottom and I'm not going to do this time either. So let's go visit my porch. This is my outside porch. I mean, I got a 40-gallon breeder. I got a 55. I got 2 5s, 2 10s. But anyway, let's see. Empty. Wrong color. Bingo. Here we go. Sand. Coal, crushed coals. It's not alive, but that's okay. I'd rather start over with anything. So yeah, I got sand. so yeah, I'll get back to you when this thing is cured, and I'll go over in the tank and we'll put some sand and some water in it later. So we got the sand in, washed it, just a little layer. This is the light we're going to be using. Again, the Hispagero. As you can see, how it crackled the paint over there, but you can't see through it, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. This light is pretty cool. It's touch. You can just touch it and you can have whatever you want. And it's more than capable of growing soft corals. It's 30 watts for what? I think it's $60 on Amazon. So yeah, if you have a little tank, this is definitely the way to go. I mean, $60, you can't go wrong there. And it'll definitely grow soft corals. I've had corals respond better to this light than my HD Prime. So yeah, I'm gonna see how this is gonna go. It's a shame that my filter is gonna have to be on the side, I think. But it is what it is. I would have preferred if the filter had been on the back too, but I don't think it will fit. It will look stupid. So I'm gonna have to run it on the back for now. So that probably means no cover, but that's okay too. So yeah, I'll get back to you when the rockscape is cured, and we'll put it in, and then put some water and start the cycling later. Okay, we got the rockscape in. I had to move the light over to the side, but that shouldn't mean too bad, or this shouldn't be too bad. It's still sitting over the middle and it's pretty much covering just as much. So, because that way I can have the filter there in the back, I gotta cut this off so I can move the glass all the way to the back. That way it shouldn't evaporate so much. So yeah, it's getting there. I put a few small pieces out here for the corals just spreading like crazy. I want some Xenia waving hands, and I'm going to put them on one of them and some pallies on the other side. So yeah, the only thing I don't like is that blue handle, but hey, you get what you have. So tomorrow we're going to put some water in it and start the curing. I hope you all have a nice Saturday. Enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, press like and subscribe, and there will definitely be more. So this is the 14-gallon Aqueon frameless cube with a stand from the not the dollar store, the thrift store. Hispagera 30-watt light, some sand I had on the porch in a bucket, and the tidal Seacam tidal filter. So I gotta add a heater too, but I have that too. So yeah, tomorrow we will put some water in it. Like I said, you have a nice Saturday. Bye.